Hello, we are the Denali Group and we'll be presenting our managerial dilemma report to you today. In our group, we have Anthony Cosmano, Joe Kotlowski, Amanda Pontone, Stephanie Muth, and myself, Melissa Cuda. To begin, I'd like to give you some background on the company we worked with, Commerce Magazine. Commerce Magazine is a publishing company in New Jersey that writes content geared toward a select group of business professionals. They are dedicated to covering key business trends and issues and advocating for New Jersey's business community. Founded over 40 years ago, the company takes pride in the quality of their prints. Recently, Commerce Magazine has been looking for ways to more widely promote their business presence in the market. To address this, our team seeks to answer the question, what outlets or methods can publishing companies use to promote business relationships? We feel that the answer to this question will provide Commerce Magazine with tools for building new relationships with business professionals and advertisers in the publishing industry. The following are alternatives we have defined to raise company awareness: social media, transparency, networking, employee selection, and subscriptions. We will go into detail on each of these momentarily. To research these alternatives, we relied on three types of sources. First, articles from peer-reviewed journals. These are pre-approved documents which provided significant insights on methods for establishing a strong business presence. Secondly, we interviewed and spoke with Mr. Stu Boudreau, Vice President and Director of Marketing and Sales, to familiarize ourselves with company needs and expectations and discuss the research we would be doing. Lastly, comparables. We analyzed competitors in the publishing industry who may pose a threat to Commerce Magazine or who may be willing to share promotional practices. Next, Anthony will be covering social media.
Thank you, Melissa. In terms of Commerce Magazine and social media can improve customer engagement, organizational awareness, and company performance. Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn can provide the company with an outlet for clients and customers to share their feelings about the company's products and services. Commerce Magazine can then use these feelings that they have collected from their customers and partners to see where improvement can be made in the organization and to its publications to increase customer and business-to-business loyalty. Social media outlets could enable Commerce Magazine to share content, create conversations, and greater engagement with businesses and prospects, as well as stronger and meaningful relationships with them. Social media can help potential customers express their likes and or tastes, and it is a relatively inexpensive way for the organization to communicate with people both inside and outside of the magazine's organization. Social media could also assist the publication company in reviewing essential information on potential business advertisers and partners to see how they can market their products to appeal to their interests more effectively. Now I'm going to turn it over to Joe to talk about transparency.
Thank you, Anthony. Another tactic Commerce Magazine can utilize in the digital world is the creation of a transparency strategy, also referred to as an information strategy. The traditional definition of transparency strategy is a firm's strategy to produce and manage information, but now that we live in a digital world where millions of people have unlimited access to mass amounts of information, the definition should also include disclosing information. We have given three strategic options for Commerce to utilize transparency strategy: disclose, conceal, and bias. First, let's see how Commerce Magazine might be able to disclose and conceal information to their advantage. When analyzing Commerce Magazine's online homepage, we realized that you could access their entire page with a simple click of a button. This gives anyone and everyone, from potential customers to competitors, access to the information without Commerce knowing. We suggest that Commerce Magazine only makes some articles available to the public, not the whole issue. The company should select articles that they believe will engage the highest amount of readers. This will spark the interest of viewers and hopefully lead to more subscriptions. If Commerce Magazine wants to keep the issues open to the public, the company should have their IT department input a code that makes viewers enter some information before viewing the magazine. The information entered can be as simple as, what is your reason for viewing this month's issue? This will allow Commerce to see what their viewers are most interested in and allow them to create a strategy tailored to the viewers' interests to hopefully increase subscriptions. On another note, unlike New Jersey Business and other competitors, Commerce Magazine has their advertising prices listed online. We believe that they should conceal this information. By listing prices online, they are giving potential clients the information necessary to work with commerce, but they are also allowing competitors to view their prices. If competitors can view your prices, they'll have a good idea for how to price their product and also gain a cost advantage over you. Let's discuss how commerce can use information bias to their advantage. According to Commerce Magazine's demographics, the highest percentage of readers work at accounting firms, then come banking and financial services. Given this information, Commerce Magazine should display more articles revolving around accounting and finance on their homepage compared to what they currently have. By using this form of bias, the company may be able to become the leader for drawing in advertising compared to competitors. If potential clients notice that the most subscribers of Commerce Magazine are mainly interested in accounting or financial services, companies in that field should be more tempted to buy ad space. If this strategy succeeds, the increase in subscribers can possibly cause more advertisers to be potentially interested in ad space. Now I'm going to hand the floor back over to Anthony.
Thank you, Joe. Hiring and training individuals who will be efficient at making positive use of new processes and technologies can help Commerce Magazine adapt to a constantly changing business world. And this is also called employee. By hiring people with such skills that prove to have a higher level of tech savviness and knowledge of social media networking can also be effective when being able to be placed in different areas of the business. Commerce Magazine can hire experienced publication employees who can presently sit at influential meetings with human resources, information technology, and research and development to develop problem-solving strategies to fix discrepancies in the company. Hiring employees who will speak highly as well as positively amplify their voice to Commerce Magazine's outside network can be used as an outlet to increase business relationships for the company. Proper training of employees will foster their ability to have coherent discussions with the publication company with potential partners and customers as well. Now I'm going to turn it over to Amanda to talk about networking.
Thank you, Anthony. Improving performance measurements in businesses is a matter of implementing and trying different strategies to see what works best overall for the company. Since never used by them, networking would be a great tool for Commerce Magazine. They could connect with other publication professionals in the industry. This will allow for strong ties to form between one another, leaving it much easier for employees to communicate effectively and build trust. Networking also helps build relationships with the reader's customers. Since Commerce Magazine would be categorized as a supplier in a business-to-business market, they are providing a service to better these businesses and their customers. Reaching out to these indirect customers will help them cater their publications to what their readers need. With further research, we found a company called Cisco, who is a service provider with indirect and direct customers. Cisco is known for contacting these indirect customers to see how their service is benefiting them. It is also important to know that a byproduct of networking is increased social capital. Bridging, a type of social capital which fosters relationships outside of the group or company, is a great tool for promoting innovation and productivity within the organization by leveraging strengths and advantages to differentiate amongst competitors. If commerce practices these types of networking tools, they will gain new perspectives on the industry trends and become better equipped to remain unique. Now we have Stephanie talking about subscriptions.
Thank you, Amanda. Another way commerce can expand its network is by implementing the use of subscriptions. Subscriptions can provide a steady source of income that can be used to create innovative ways to gain customer and business loyalty and retention. They range from industry-wide partners to consumers that have nothing to do with the market that the company is catering to. Unfortunately, as of now, Commerce Magazine does not offer subscriptions because their market is based on delivering their publications and content to business professionals in just the state of New Jersey. We feel, though, they can increase in revenues if they implement subscriptions to the proper sectors of the market. In doing so, they will be able to get more people to become aware and want to subscribe. Being that the biggest problem for Commerce Magazine is to try to receive more advertisers and awareness, subscriptions that are offered via email, social media, or in other non-magazines or business magazines can help the growth of the organization. But first, Commerce can start by designing an application that is personalized to their company. This can ultimately offer potential businesses and clients the option to buy subscriptions and foster the creation of a two-way conversation between its employees and their community. The app would be available to people at the iTunes Store and would allow other consumers to download free content while at the same time offering the viewers and users the option to buy subscriptions. If the company does decide to create this application that can become a big draw for potential subscribers and business partners, it will gain more recognition and stand out from other business publications in the state of New Jersey. Commerce Magazine would then expect to grow and branch out to various markets. Subscriptions offered by the company through email, social media, or business magazines can also be helpful to the growth of the organization because it will help market off the business. Offering subscriptions through applications, and especially social media since it's so popular, may give Commerce a database of customers that they can use to send promotions for their magazines, newsletters, and advertisements. These subscriptions can serve to be a huge boost in terms of promotion, awareness, and business partnerships, particularly for Commerce Magazine if managed and marketed properly. And now I'm going to hand it to Melissa to discuss recommendations.
Thank you, Stephanie. After carefully evaluating the alternatives we've now discussed with you in relation to Commerce Magazine's objective of increasing awareness, we recommend that the company executes 2 of our 5 alternatives: social media and networking. Although we feel that each of the mentioned suggestions would benefit Commerce Magazine, we also understand that to be successful, these must be implemented carefully and over time. Therefore, we recommend that Commerce Magazine prioritizes social media and networking, as we feel these are currently the most relevant and would be helpful steps to achieving greater awareness. To conclude, we would like to reiterate that Commerce Magazine has been able to distinguish itself by producing quality publications. However, we feel that our recommendations will assist them in not only sustaining their quality, but also advancing organizationally in the future. We would like to thank Commerce Magazine for working with us, and thank you for listening.